What's up? This is before here after out here in this wonderful forest. I've been here before. I'm here now and I'll be here after, especially in this goddamn forest because this used to be my spot. I'm saying. So what's up, y'all? Today I'm out here and I wanted to give y'all a fresh new topic to really address and go home on, and this is primarily for my boys, for my men, for my warriors out here. I know there's female warriors, but talking about my masculine men warriors. So I'm gonna be addressing something for my masculine men warriors real quick. I know that a lot of y'all struggle with dating in general. I know I've been through my struggles, and I overcome some things, and I've learned about some things through my pain, through my obstacles. That I believe that the whole the whole premise the whole premise of the approach that you have with how you approach like something like the dating game, it's entirely dependent on really like who you are as a person. And if you actually, like, for example, if you really want to like have that partner that you want, bro, like if you really want that female that you want to like hang out with, spend time with, and get sexual with, and not do that with your phone in your hand and your bottle of lotion. But also, if you actually want a partner, it's a quality partner, a good high vibrational partner to spend your time with and have this sacred energy exchange with, and then what happens is this is a great energy boost for you. I know I grew up with a lot of sexual like stigmas around my household, growing up in a religious household, and just being told that sex was wrong and stuff like that. So I ended up like going ham and going crazy when I was like, in my younger teenager years, and I went ham. So I had my good time going crazy, but now I have a completely different outlook on sex, and it's something magical, and it's a sacred experience like that. And if it's so magical like that, you got to understand that it really takes a level of maturity to be able on your part to like have sex with somebody and keep your emotions together and like actually use that sexual experience for a benefit, not just a good time. Because here's what happens, right? With semen retention, when you're practicing semen retention and withholding your seed as a man, what happens is when you get in these sexual experiences and you actually interact with these women sexually, it can be pretty easy to lose your seed just like in the snap of a finger. So what you want to do instead is maybe look into some things like tantric sex, which is basically you withholding your seed throughout the sex. And it's a powerful practice because it's like hella spiritual, and it taps you into your chakras and it gets you like into your spirit. This is the type of sex that you want to be having. Pay attention, my warriors. This goes for men and women right now. What I'm saying, the type of sex you have really does matter. So if you're having sex that penetrates all your chakras and your senses, and it helps you move your life force energy, including your seed, throughout your body, then you're having sex for an entirely different experience. And the lower pleasure of getting that nut off ain't it just doesn't sum out to the other side of actually retaining the seed and having sex and doing it that way. It's the way you feel is way better on when you do it that way of retaining the seed throughout the sexual process. So what now what I want to say right now to some of y'all like who are young, and I know I'm young, so I know some of y'all are struggling, and that are attached to that cell phone in your hand, and you seek like you seek your sexual gratification from that space of self pleasure. Now I know there's a lot of spiritual individuals who do that. They pleasure themselves and they manifest things supposedly like that, and that's cool. That's personally, me personally, I don't enjoy that nearly as much as I do with the partner. So I kind of just do my best to never touch myself. But recently I did relapse on semen retention, so I'm saying it here now. I just I felt like the semen retention process for me was building up, and it gave me so many benefits for the amount of time I was doing it. I was probably doing it for like 2 or 3 months. I was on it the last streak I was on, and it gave me so many benefits, right? But I felt like I was getting tired, lazy, and I just needed some sexual experience to get me back to having some energy again, having some passion again. And I was getting really angry and stuff, and I was getting like, so I just decided, not even like consciously, just subconsciously kind of happened. I just let myself, ejaculate. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I just relapsed, and it is what it is. I don't think too much of it. I'm not hating on myself because of it, even though initially I kind of was. But at this point, I think do what you must do from your own intuition, from your own judgment. Just do it consciously and with awareness. That's why I'm making this video right now, because bringing it back home right now, if you don't want to have the type of life where you got to look at your phone and basically like see life as this scary thing to kind of explore and experiment with. If you decide to not want to be that way, what will happen is you're going to be tested again and again and again, repeatedly. You're going to be tested, and life's going to test you to see how brave you are, how strong you are to kind of face your fears and do what you know that takes courage, but will make you happier in the long run, will make you a stronger person, will make you a better person. So talking about it like that, what I want to say is that you might see somebody that you're attracted to and you want to approach. And this goes, again, I know I started this initially saying I'm talking about addressing this towards men, but now I'm just having a good time walking in this water, guys, and these rocks, talking to y'all. And if that's the thing, right? That's the thing. This really does apply universally, because I know a lot of women who see like guys they're attracted to, but they're just too afraid to approach or say anything or do anything. So this really applies to both genders, what I'm about to say. So when you see someone that you're attracted to and you feel their energy and you want to go talk to them and say what's up and say hi, it's important to kind of know yourself as a person before you go do this. Because if you've never done this and you don't know yourself truly as a person, what happens is you might present a fake version of yourself to that person. So what happens is when you do that and you're not aware of certain like boundaries you have, certain limitations you have, if you're not aware of who you are as a person, what gets you aroused and what gets you attracted, and especially as a man, it's going to be hard to kind of let the woman have that experience, if that's making sense. Like, to let the woman have the experience that she's because a woman, a girl, a divine feminine wants to feel appreciated and she wants to feel beautiful, right? So if you are a strong dominant man on his purpose, and you can present yourself that way, and you let her know that subconsciously that you're attracted to her, she likes that. She loves that. That's the kind of attention she loves. So as a man, on your mission in life, and if you're truly doing the work that you need to be doing, all this stuff is already gonna line up on your journey. Like everything I'm saying, all this shit is just gonna line up on your journey. And especially if you're a woman and you're on your purpose and you're working on yourself, all this stuff I'm saying is just gonna line up for you. Whatever problems you're going through as a man or a woman, shit's just gonna line up for you. As long as you're on your purpose and you're doing the work you need to be doing, that's all you really need to be focused on. And when you start learning about things like getting out of your comfort zone and actually going up and saying hi to a girl or a guy or whichever gender you are, approaching whichever gender, So one thing is, it's almost like an alien experience. Like, for real, it's almost like an alien experience. It's like it's a very yeah, it really is like a really alien experience, yo. When I say that, what I'm really trying to say, what I really mean by that is, like, it's almost like you're going up to another. Imagine if you were going up to another alien. You don't want to be like, like crazy and shit and freak them out initially. You kind of want to come in with like peace, because like imagine you see an alien, right? The first thing you want to know when you see that alien and you guys like interact is like, oh, are we both coming in peace? So what I like to do me personally is just kind of show that I'm coming in peace. Sometimes a little bit like, hey, what's up? I come in peace. I'm gonna show my little peace sign, right? So I literally do that. That's what I do, but that's my thing, you know. So that's what I found to be true. It's like when you see somebody that you vibrate with. Let's say like you found a random human being. Like you're just another human being right now in the jungle, and you're surviving, right? And you find another random creature from the same species, from the opposite gender or whatever gender, right? And you get your hormones start signaling to you, oh, I'm attracted. I like this. And your heart starts beating, and you're just like, oh, I want to go talk. I want to be in this interaction with this person. So it takes a lot of courage to do that, and it takes a lot of bravery, and it takes a lot of like self-knowledge and understanding who you are as a person to be able to do shit like that. So that's why I'm making this video, is to really show y'all like it's not what y'all think it is. If anything, it's your perspective on it. It's not like this scary ass shit that goes down, and it's, you know, or it's not like. Basically, what I'm trying to say is a lot of y'all have like a lot of illusions, and including myself, I've had a lot of illusions on this topic, and I kind of like got it twisted and messed up in my head, and interpreted like an interaction or the whole process of like dating in a really like negative light and negative way. And in a sense where it didn't make sense, I didn't understand it, I didn't know why. For example, like me, in my astrology chart, I got some Aquarius in there, so I'm like I'm naturally like kind of like an alien to the world, and I just look at everybody and everything and all the different cultures and programs like, man, what the fuck? It's kind of like, what is going on? It's kind of weird, you know? Does that make sense? Like, why y'all do that? Like, that's me. So you, based on who you are in your birth chart and stuff like that, you might have a different outlook and experience on it. But just know that whatever negative thought or whatever negative outlook you have on the world or places or people or things, know that you can easily get it twisted, and it might not be the total truth. So that's why I keep talking about keeping your vibration in the vibration of like love, because even though when things don't go your way, for example, you might get rejected. If you a girl and you approach that guy, he might not be like, all right, what's up? He might not be attracted to you. He's like, all right, cool. And just go on his way, you know? Or if you're a guy and you're approaching a girl, she might not be into you. That's what's up. That's cool. She might not be at that time, in that moment, she might not be resonating with your whole vibe and your persona or whatever. So that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? It's not like, I know people judge, and people see you get rejected in front of like, there's this huge fear too. It's like, rejection. You know, I know a lot of people, everyone really, a lot of people have a fear of rejection, right? So, including myself, it's like learning about that. It's like, oh, then what's really preventing me from going up and saying hi to this person that I want to go say hi to? Well, it's not. It feels like it's probably fear of what other people might think, fear of my surroundings, fear of my environment. When you really give no fucks about that, that's when all the shit goes out of the window, and you really can express yourself and do what you want in the first place. That's why you should probably get into something, whether you're a man or a female. You should get into something like martial arts. You should start using your body and learn how to defend yourself, because there's assholes, bruh. There's motherfucking assholes out here for sure, you know? So when it comes down to it, you gotta be able to know that you can take care of yourself, you can handle yourself, you know? You should never be living in fear. So do what you need to do to become and establish yourself as a warrior, learn the things you need to do, practice the things you need to practice, and life in general will get easier. Making money will get easier. You know, having that sexual kind of gratification that you want to, your needs. That's part of your needs as a human being. You know, it's that sexual gratification. I know all people have like weird shit they want to say, but I think that's just pretty normal, pretty simple right there, pretty understandable. Is that, yeah, we all have needs that we need met. One of those primary needs for a human being during survival is just reproduction, is sex, and it just makes you feel good. It just makes sense. It's better than it's 100 times better to have sex with a real person than it is to do it to your own hand or a bottle of lotion or a screen. You know, just saying. So yeah, again, I'm not judging if you're doing that, because I completely understand. I come from places and experiences where I've been programmed with pornography and just masturbation and stuff like that. But I personally don't think that's the best way to go about it. So I do my best to, you know, stay away from that. So yeah, that's kind of all I want to say, y'all, for this video. I don't know why. This is a very interesting video for me because I was just thinking about this. I was like, you know, like if I was to make a video right now, like no, not even that really. Man, I started getting these thoughts. I started getting these thoughts like, oh, I kind of feel like I wanna share this value I got inside. Like these thoughts that I'm been telling y'all right now and during this video. I'm like, I kind of want to tell y'all about this. And instead of being like, oh, dude, and then thinking of all sorts of ways why I shouldn't make this video, couldn't do this video, or I don't know if it makes sense. I just went ahead and said, fuck it. People need this shit. And if y'all like this video, if y'all like the kind of stuff that I'm talking about right now, drop a like and give me a comment and let me know that this is the kind of videos that are of value to you, so I could probably go deeper on the subject, because I'm kind of just keeping it a little bit on the surface layer right now. I don't want to seem shallow right now, but I could go hella deep on this shit, bro. Like I have a lot of I've had a lot of experience within like understanding social dynamics and like just human interaction in general. I'm just like that. I'm kind of like I'm a huge philosopher. It's part of my astrology birth chart. I'm a huge philosopher and I'm a huge like thinker like that, and I love psychology and stuff like that, and understanding these things, because this is the kind of stuff that makes you a better human being, a stronger human being, and able to kind of deal with life on your basis and power through your power. You don't ever want to deal with life and be weak and be powerless. Hell no, bro. That's part of why, a huge reason why I make these videos, is to help empower y'all, give y'all some power. Like we all need power. Really, we all need power. I know a lot of people can abuse that power and use it in a negative way. For those people, they're just gonna suffer that karma regardless. Love always wins. That's my understanding with it. That's my perspective. Love always wins. So I know I ain't gotta worry about shit. But somebody else who might not be in the vibration of love and using this kind of knowledge and this power that they get from doing these kind of things, they might use it in a negative light. And if so, then they're gonna suffer their karma. That's just the experience of life. That's all. That's how I really see it. Yeah. Nature's gonna do what nature does, you know. So thank y'all for watching this far. If y'all appreciated the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. I was here before, I'm here now, I'll be here after. Peace.